Hey guys, it's Thursday once more. Today is obviously my day, or else why would I have a video up? Now, I'm sure you heard a lot from my friend Rachel about how she got her prom dress and like super exciting, like woo, prom dress, it's junior year prom time, woo. Well, I'm not really one of those people. Now, I don't want to give like the typical like prom is stupid, like, there's just only dancing. You gotta get like dressed up. Like I am all for getting dressed up. My God, I will like if I could, I'd wear like a wedding gown to school every day. Like if that doesn't scream desperation, I don't know what does. But my thing currently is like I've been to so many like formals and like banquets that like I kind of know what the deal is. I know what the scene is about. And I've done it like I don't know, I've gone to like military banquets and like those are definitely a lot classier and a lot more fun than prom is cuz prom is essentially like a mating fest. Like you go there, you meet your mate, then you go home with your mate, or maybe you came with your mate and you're going to go home and you're going to mate with military banquets, we're a lot classier about it. We don't come out right and say that we're gonna go home and mate. We're very classy. Anyway, um, um, I want and now I found out that I'm not going to prom, and but instead I'm going away, and I get to teach a class, and like for the same amount of money, I get to go away to like up north by a lake and it's beautiful there. And for the same amount of money, I get to stay in a hotel. I get to teach a seminar, and then I get to go to a military banquet, and I get to dress up and look gorgeous and beautiful for the same amount. Now, I'm not saying prom, like in comparison, is like not as fun. Like there are different people in the world, and maybe they enjoy prom more. But myself personally, not as interested. Like I get to do all these amazing things in one trip for the same amount of money as opposed to just going to prom and dealing with drunk people all night. Now, I know you're probably thinking like she's crazy. Some of you maybe not all of you. Maybe some of you agree with me, but people are telling me you're gonna regret not going to prom. Maybe I will. Maybe I'd regret it more if I didn't get the opportunity to like teach a class or hang out 3 days at a conference. Like, maybe I'd regret that more. The truth is, I don't know if I'm gonna regret it, but that's like the fun part, because then I get to find out. And so yeah, if I regret not going to junior prom, I'll go to senior prom. But it's all about how you look at it, how you weigh your priorities, how you weigh this and that. Prom to me right now isn't on the top of my list. I have a lot more things that money could be used for, including that trip. So, like, I could use that money to learn to fly. So why would I want to spend one night in this, like, pretend bliss? Like, this is our lives are perfect at the moment. We're all in high school and it's junior prom and it's almost over. But then, like, you once you get out of high school, life is, like, the exact opposite of it. Right? Like, once you get out of high school, there's no more proms. I mean, unless you're, like, really close to someone and they invite you. But generally, there are no more proms. You're not really, like, it's like you're starting over. It's like freshman year of high school again, except as freshman year of college, you have way more responsibilities, and you kind of have to build yourself back up. Like, you're not team captain anymore. You're not president of a club anymore. You have to start over. And that's hard. And I feel like prom is just this like fake pretend, like this is what the grown-up world looks like. No, it doesn't. The grown-up world does not look like that. It never has. It most likely, more likely than not, never will. And so, like the point of prom, I guess, I don't know. It's like, the we're almost done party. I'm not interested in it because then it's just gonna remind me that in the next 2 years I'm gonna not be in high school anymore. All of my old friends will be off somewhere else. And I'll be in a whole new place having to start over again. Like, I'm sure now I've bummed you all out and you're all like, oh wow, prom isn't all that it's cracked up to me. It could be. You could have a lot of fun. Don't let me tell you what to do. I'm not letting anyone else tell me what to do. If I did, then I'd be going to prom. But I'm not interested. And this is just my opinion of it. And so I'd rather go to a place where I'm forced to live in the grown-up world. I'm forced to look at the grown-up world and see it and understand it and go, wow, this is going to be my life in a few years. I might as well get used to it. Then, well, I'm going to go party and pretend like I'm a grown-up. I mean, you know, I have a perfectly nice dress picked out, and I'm going to wear it to my military banquet, and I'm going to go and probably be bored out of my mind at the conference, and then teach a class and bore other poor innocent children out of their mind, and then I'll go to a banquet and I'll clap for the awards and I'll dance the night away. But I mean, I'm not saying, and of course I'm not saying that being a grown up is going to be boring and awful. Like, no, like there are going to be some really really good perks. But I'm saying that, like, you know, you gotta face it eventually, and prom probably isn't like the number one thing that's gonna be like, oh, we're grown-ups now. No, no, you're still in high school, and prom clearly depicts that. Like, if you're going to prom, you are still a high schooler. You may or may not know what it's like to be an adult, like a grown-up. So, I'm just saying that, like, you don't have to, you don't have to go, you don't have to not go. I may or may not regret going. I may look back when I'm 22 like, damn, I should have gone to my junior prom. I could say that. But then again, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be like, wow, I'm really glad I didn't go, because then I got to do something pretty incredible. I'll go to my senior prom if I really if I immediately regret it. And I probably will go to my senior prom because I want to see all of my friends for one last time, for like one last really good round of craziness. And so, I mean, you do you. I may have bummed you out, but you really, prom is you have to go to prom because it's that really big experience that you have to have in high school. Then go. Don't let me dictate your career. Don't let anyone dictate your career for anything. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. That is your decision. My decision is I don't want to go to my junior prom. No big deal. I'm done. It's not even a conversation. It's the decision I made. If I change my mind, you can clap, hand me a cookie, and say, good job, Katie. But generally, no, I'm not going to change my mind just because someone else decided it was a bad idea. I'm not going to let somebody else tell me what I can and can't do with my high school life, with my careers, whatever. And you shouldn't let anyone else do that. So, yeah, I bummed you out. I probably, you're probably sitting there, I don't know, eating chocolate and being like, oh, prom is not what I thought it was gonna be. Prom is anything you want it to be. Don't expect it to be perfect, because that's when you really screw up. Now, I'm done talking at the camera for the day. I really, really hope you have a very nice evening, very nice week, and I'll see you next Thursday.